Can I fight him anywhere other than in the bomb ring? Because that was a really annoying one. Hello, Mega Master Dom. Welcome. Right. So his name is Tomahawk. Wait, I fought him in the tag team. Bounding, Bomber, and Hyper. What? Oh, I'm gonna get your name wrong. I apologize in advance. Alpha Dita, welcome. I have no idea if that was right. What are you away? Welcome. Right, so Bounding, Bomber, and Hyper. It's me. It's me. Wait, so Mega Master Dom is Alpha Dita, and Alpha Dita is Mega Master Dom? Nanny? Okay then. I don't know how you logged in on 2 accounts, but cool. And also, hail, Alpha Dita. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for following, and welcome to our little band of travelers samurai. Even if you might be Mega Master Dom or Flockit, apparently now. I have no idea. Okay, sure. To follow you more. Technically, you're not wrong. You're quite right in that. You have followed me twice. I don't understand why, but thank you. I know someone that uses 2 accounts as well in the same stream. To confuse the streamer, I'm guessing. Either way. I mean, I'm not a difficult man to confuse. Have you seen me talking to the pretty women in these games? Or any woman in general, to be honest. What was I doing? Oh yeah, bounding. So, bounding, Bomber, and Hyper. There's bounding, Bomber. I'm guessing Hyper's one of these. If I had a choice between bounding and Bomber, I think... Hello, what? Also, hail, Mega Master Dom. Thank you very much for the follow, and welcome to our little band of travelers samurai. Or Mega Master Dom mod. Now. Mega Master Dom is apparently Cerberus from Helltaker. One entity, 3 separate beings. Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, well, now that I've been slightly confused, hello. Okay, there's a chance we might get the new chap that we've not unlocked, and there's a chance that we may find Mr. Tomahawk. Fantastic. Who am I fighting? Bill Bob McDinkadonk. Or Ginjiro Uzaka, apparently. Still bitter about that tag team fight. Bother. Come on. love that. I hate the bombs falling all over the place, but I certainly love that. Right.
Kiryu Kazuma versus
And finally, the PC and the laptop. That's some dedication. Hey, it's Bruce Lee, apparently. Or Bruce Lee's Camerochan cousin from Australia. Yeah, well, Bruce Lee was American. Oh, what? Maybe he was Chinese. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know much about Bruce Lee, actually. Just that he's a bit of a philosopher, and he was famous for martial arts films. Really should watch some of his films, actually. But I'm not a big movie person. Bootleg Bruce Lee, yeah, pretty much. There we go. That's Bruce taken care of, and we're fighting Don in the final. Okay. You give a bird name to clowns, Don. Bob. Give gifts and joy to people. Missed out on my combo there. Booyah! Oh, I'm just checking something. Well, we defeated Bruce, but we still haven't defeated Tomahawk. Unfortunately, Tomahawk is the last person that we need to defeat in order for us to unlock the Fables of the Joy, or whatever it is. No, hold on. The other thing. Not play the Coliseum anymore. At least until we get to the next chapter and we can unlock more of the Coliseum. Oh, go on, Bennett. Which means technically, after this, we get into the grind of the cabaret clubs. Which were much more entertaining in the previous games. Right, so... Bomber. No. Wait. Tomahawk. There we go. I wonder if I actually have to win in order... I know I have to win my fight against the person, but I wonder if I have to win all 3 rounds before I can actually unlock everything. Hey, it's Bob again. Of unknown origin. Though with a name like that, I'm guessing Italy. Or maybe he just really likes The Godfather. Just defeat the person? Awesome. That takes the stress off me, then. I still want to win the round. I mean, I get points. I don't know if the points are required for anything, apart from some nice gear items, like the payback ring, which may prove useful down the line. Like in the Coliseum. Oh, wait. Oh, no, hold on. I can't use items when I'm in Doc Brown's simulator, can I? That's annoying. That'd make my life easier. I've still got to do that, actually. No items in the mind game. Balls. So basically, I just have to level Kiryu to max level if I want to stand any chance of defeating that one. Great. Well, at least he's dead now, so we don't have to worry about him. Liao, I mean, not Doc Brown. Doc Brown is still very much alive. And voicing Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts, actually. Doing the role very great justice, considering that the legend that was Leonard Nimoy originally voiced Xehanort, and then they got some other voice actor, I can't remember the name of, who didn't do a particularly good job. Bless him, he tried. He tried. Ah, there's Mr. Tomahawk. Bless him, he tried, but yeah. I can see why he was replaced in Remind. I'm used to this guy originally. Then again, I've fought him enough times in the tag team now that it shouldn't matter too much. Now to confuse more people, I thought. Okay, have fun, Master Dom. Here we are. Whoa! Go me! Bonk. Not dead, by the way. See, he's perfectly fine. Should probably check what the country of origin is, actually. I'm curious now. His name's Prince, so I'm guessing he's from the Middle East? Africa, maybe? Or maybe that's just a name he's taken. See, he looks like a generic Yakuza thug in a mask. There we go. So, if I now check the completion list... I can see what's... Oh, I can't, actually. Done. Done, 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 done. I'll check that with dude. All done. All done. Awesome. Alright, oh, following on from blue, Dark McCloudy redeems the stretch. Fair enough. Ow. Yeah. Oh well, might as well while I'm at it. So there we go. I'm curious about a couple of them, so I might look up their backstories for lore purposes, but for the moment, at least we have managed to clear a lot of the books. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more characters to unlock for the Coliseum, for the completion list. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I think 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more tag teams to unlock for the completion list. 18. So yeah, 18 characters, but 1, 2, 5, 9. But yeah, 9 out. 9 tag team pairs to unlock for the completion list, but we probably won't be able to unlock them until we unlock the second tag team thing, so that's fine. Weapon modding, we've got a lot to do. That's going to take a couple of streams in itself, I think. Right, I'm curious. Tell me about... Actually, ow. Stretch a bit more, actually. Oh, my fighter stats, whatever. We have unlocked Weapon Master Grand Prix, Tag Match Grand Prix, Golden Gloves Grand Prix. They're the things I've unlocked. Titles earned. Wait, Bomber Grand Prix, Pounding Grand Prix, Heat Grand Prix, Breakout Grand Prix, Street Fighter Grand Prix, Exhibition Tournament. Oh, nickname, Supreme Champion. What's my nickname supposed to be? Underground Coliseum King of Kings. Titles awarded in Underground. Experience gained to experience. Ultimate title, the Underground Coliseum King of Kings. Okay, so we've still got that to unlock. Which we'll probably unlock by time we've defeated the final one by about 3 times. Info on opponents. I want to check a couple of things. Individual opponent info. The kickboxer who possesses secret tactics one could never expect based on the gaudy way he dresses, said to send his opponent straight to hell. He has a long career in the Underground Coliseum and is known all about fighting in the Grand Prix. Cool. Who was the other dude? Oh, yeah. Everything about him, his past, his age, his motivations, are shrouded in a veil of mystery. However, his graceful dance within the ring is reminiscent of the style of a certain man. It would not be an exaggeration to say that this legendary man was resurrected in the Coliseum. The resurrected legend. Bruce Ibanamura. Okay, then. It doesn't tell me what his nationality is, but oh well. Anyone else I want to have an information on? Nope. No, I'm good. Info on opponents. Does it tell me how these little tag teams have come to be? 154 wins. Seems a lot less than it says. It's fine. Probably. It does feel a lot less, but, well, there we go. A karate master who's turned his body into a deadly weapon. Even well into his 60s. He still fights at full power. Instead of training a new generation of martial artists, he has instead chosen to focus on honing his own strength. That pursuit has taken him to the Underground Coliseum. A Japanese man who was chosen fighting as a path of his life. His past is shrouded in mystery, but he says that he was born on the battlefield. His stoic nature has earned him a passionate support in the discerning audience of the Underground Coliseum. Okay. Punches from heaven, kicks from hell. Fair enough. What's the story of these two Muppets? A man who loves martial arts movies, and which led him to enter the ring himself. No other fighter has done more image training than he has. He even going so far as to imagine himself of the winner of the Coliseum. It's only a matter of time before that image becomes reality. And a newbie fighter who's never lost a street fight and fears no opponent. After hearing he could make money by fighting, he headed to the Coliseum. He's a slugger who lacks finesse and could use some training, but his fighting spirit and courage are second to none. Cool. What about these two then? Was once expected to become the world champion, but when he found himself unable to tangle with gyms and promoters any longer, he disappeared from the boxing ring. Afterwards, he was recruited by Majima and stepped into the ring once more. So it was Majima's fault that he's here. A silver-haired boxer stylizing in flurries of speedy punches. Unsatisfied with fight money he received in the boxing ring, he came to the Underground Coliseum to go after big cash prizes. And with my law hat on, of course, Majima took after the ring, because he saw what Billy Kun did in Osaka back in the 80s when he was in charge of the Grand. That's nice. That's a bit of continuity there in the lore. Okay, technically because Zero came out long after, they've basically gone back and they've stitched it together, but, I'm not complaining. I think that's brilliant. No, I'm good. Right, let's save the game. So, we have now done all of the Coliseum fighters up to this. I forgot to do something. Not so much for any more fights in the Coliseum, but it's more to do with items in the inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. I suppose that can go there. I've immediately forgot what I was going to do. Balls. This is annoying me now. I've got swords, I've got my weapons. I came into my inventory for a very specific thing. What was it? Coliseum. Was it just to get the stamina royales? It might have just been stamina royales. No, I remember why I came into the inventory. It was to make space. Because I want to exchange my points for a couple of things. Sense of peace to its users, lowering the heat. Well, I don't want that. I'll have to buy it at some point, but I don't want it just yet. Grab someone from behind while wearing these gloves, you'll steal some of their cash. Don't ask me how it works. Fair enough. Payback ring. Ring increases your physical strength more and more as you get injured. That's the one of the things I was looking for. Equip all 3 rage items at once, and a berserker rage will overwhelm you, providing you with inhuman strength. That and the champion ring. I don't think there are any other rage things, are there? No, I don't know where I get the rest of them from. Maybe I unlock them as I go further. So there's the payback ring, there's that, and... Oh, right, and of course the champion's ring. Check out? Yeah. Let's see what these do then. Unusual ring fueled by its wearer's pain. So that lowers my defense, but as I get more injured, I get stronger. A useful item to have knocking around the inventory. Equip all 3 rage items to become incredibly powerful in heat mode. I don't have the other 2, so that's fine. That does nothing. Champion's ring, ultimate symbol of manhood. More enemies will confront you when you wear it. So I'm guessing that's if I want to farm more stuff off enemies as I go through the game, which is fine, but I don't need it just yet. So that kind of works out for now. If I'm understanding that correctly. And I don't have the other rage items, so that can go back to the inventory as it is, so yes. A ring that gives the wearer extra charm. I have no idea what that does. Inner souls, they understand how comfortable they are. Okay, cool. Plastic shin guards. They're not going to do much. Ah, well. Extra charm is probably for the hostesses. Oh, good thinking, Flocket. You know what? In that case, I've lost it. Crumbs. Gear. There we go. We're going to equip the charisma ring. Well, we're not going to equip it, but we'll have it in our inventory because we have to do the hostesses at some point anyway. Yeah, I'll leave one slot in the inventory open. Don't think the charm ring does anything otherwise. No, that's fine. I can happily live with that. I was wondering, it's not like Fallout. It's not that I need charm and conversation skills to get through things, so... Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll cancel saving for now, and I will save when we're back topside, because there's nothing else I need to do here apart from stare at the waifus. Like those beautiful waifus. Or these beautiful waifus. Or those waifus. Or those waifus. Or these waifus. Or those waifus. Hello, waifus! Right, anyway. We'll get back up topside, and there's a save... Yeah, I suppose. Where's the nearest save? No, sorry, this is the nearest save, isn't it? Sub-stories are left of are what's left of this chapter. Sub-stories, save. Sub-stories and the hostesses. We need to do some hostess grinding, unfortunately, so yeah, we'll have to do that later on. We've done the Coliseum for now, though. That is the important thing. We don't have to do any more Coliseum until we get to at least Chapter 12. Probably will be Chapter 12 by the time I get around to it, just so I can unlock everything in a stream or two. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. The hostesses, I have a lot of... We'll look at the completion list in a minute, but we have a lot of hostesses to get up to level. We've still got the training hostess thing to do back in Osaka as well. No, Osaka, Okinawa. In Ryukyu, so... that'll be fun. There we go. Hard. Time's difficulty was changed. 0, as it will remain until the end of the game. Continues 5, mostly from me failing the stupid racing, running after people things. 36 pedestrians knocked on their backsides. 100 weapons broken. 42 kilometers, just over 42 kilometers traveled. Heat action finishes 10. That's it. It seems like I should have had a lot more than those, but I suppose fair enough. Street battles 289. Also feels like I should have had a lot more than those. Haruka's trust level B rank. We'll get that. We'll try and get that to double S by the end of it. We won't get to triple S, but we'll get to double S hopefully. Completion total 72%. I'm guessing that's the completion list, because otherwise that's not going to get to 100 anytime soon. And we've been playing for 100 hours. Gordon Bennett. Right, there we go. So we are pretty much over. We have not even finished the game yet, and I think we have more playtime in this than we had in Kiwami 2. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, completion list, that's fine. Well, yeah, we have a lot more to this game. In fairness, Kiwami 2 streamlined a lot. And I've struggled with the mechanics in this game, and we lost a good few hours to the pool. And a good few hours to the Coliseum. We always lose some hours to the Coliseum, but we lost a lot of hours to us doing the pool mini game, so that's probably adding on to the list. Does he have anything to say? He does have something interesting to say. Right, one last thing before we finish. One last thing before we finish. I want to know what he has to say. What words of wisdom does Majima's person who was friends with Mac have to say?
Oh, Kiryu-san.
Oh, could I? Think I'm gonna need to train again, if you don't mind.
Oh, no problem at all. Construction's not slated to start, well, technically ever, so we're in the clear. I'm sure the boss will be thrilled to lend you a hand too.
I have to say, I never thought Mac's friend would end up being a Majima family henchman. You two make an interesting pair.
You would be surprised how often we hear that. Want to know how we first met? It was at a smoky bar in the back alley in Kamurocho. I'd been arguing with an old ball and chain, back home, so I was sulking hard. Went to the only place I knew I could get some peace and quiet. But then some guys started going off about a foreigner who spilled a drink on him. Clearly the git was just trying to pick a fight with the out-of-towner. I don't know if it was my mood or because it was my turf, but I felt obligated to help the poor foreigner out. And as you might have guessed, that foreigner was Mac. We got talking after that, and he spent the rest of the night regaling me with tall tales of all the places around the world he'd been searching for the perfect shot. He even told me about his father Bacchus and his mother White. Aye, they do sound like an interesting pair, I'll tell you that much. I guess we just hit it off, you know. Makes sense, too. I've got a pretty big travel book myself, also. We both have a massive fear of being stabbed in the ribs. A healthy fear, if you ask me. That's incredible. Long story short, we always get together and toss a few back when Mac's in town, and now I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help him get the shot he's been after all these years. Anyway, feel free to come back whenever you want. Thanks, Kuda.
Cool. Well, there we go. We now have a bit of lore. Za. And I'm gonna save, just because, yeah, why not? We've added lore to the save. The metrics, though not measured in the background, will now know that we have talked to Akuda about Mac. Not Matt, different person. Anyway, with that said, we will now continue this next time. There we go. Oh, and there we go. There we go. Done, Bennett. So, we're nearly at the end of a few stages-ish. Okay, not nearly at the end of any stages. Well, okay. We're nearly at the end of the mini-games from this afternoon stream. We have one more mini-game to wrap up, which is Ochikabu, which is only available in Ryukyu. Once we've done that, that's all of the mini-game completion done. We've done a good chunk of the completion list. We've done all of the tag battles that we've unlocked so far. We've done all of the fighters that we have unlocked so far. The Coliseum. We've done all of the food and drink across Kamurocho and Ryukyu. We've not done any of the hostesses. Well, we've done a few. We've started a couple, but we've not finished any of them, so that's completely benign. We've barely even scratched the surface of the weapon modding system, or the gear modding system, which is tied into the weapon modding system. We still have a lot to go. The completion list does not seem particularly vast in this game, but it is. But either which way, we will get there. Oh, we've not even done the heat. We've started the heat actions as we've naturally progressed through the game, but oh, I still need to put together a spreadsheet. Yeah, hopefully by the next stream I'll have had time to sit down and spreadsheet everything that we need to do. Hopefully. That was not a healthy stream. Are you referring to the amount of alcohol I've consumed, or the fact that I have basically sat here for 3 hours grinding my way through the Coliseum? I mean, in fairness, it was either I grind it out on stream or I grind it out offline, and to be honest, the stream seems like the better place because I have people here. Brilliant, beautiful people to keep me sane as I sit here trawling through all of that mess. But either which way, we've done the Coliseum. There's no more Coliseum to do for now. We'll probably go back to that at Chapter 12. We've just got hostesses to talk to, which is less toll of my sanity and more toll of my voice, but hey-ho, we'll figure it out as we go. We've got 2 more sub-stories to do in this chapter. After we've done that, and a handful of the hostesses, I won't do all of the hostesses. I want to start the second hostess club that we've got in Kamurocho. I want to try and do a bit more in terms of the hostess club that we've already started. We've got Ryukyu's to do as well, and we've got we'll leave Ryukyu separate from Kamurocho. But we still have a long way to go in terms of this journey. Chapter 9. I'm guessing there's only 13 chapters, chapter 12 being the cutoff of the open world, and chapter 13 being the the finale chapter, so if we can wrap everything up by the end of chapter 12, awesome. If there's more chapters after chapter 12, then also awesome, because it means that we have a bit more scope to play around with the story and the mini games and everything else in between, but we'll see how it all goes. Either which way, though. 12 is technically the finale. Oh, right, so 12 is going to basically be like previous Yakuza games. You have chapter 12, you have to go and talk to a person who will say, are you sure you want to continue? And you say yes, and then you're into the finale, so that's fine. So chapter 12 is the final chapter. We're not too far away from it. We're in chapter 9 now. I'm guessing chapter 10 will still be Kamurocho, chapter 11 will take us back to Ryukyu, and chapter 12 will bring us back to Kamurocho, where we will enter the finale and wrap everything up. Oh, then again, everything's tied to Ryukyu, so it could be that we'll wrap up things in Kamurocho, go back to Ryukyu for chapter 12, wrap everything up there, and then that's the end of the game, which would make more sense. We finish where we started. Technically. Either which way. Time for us to set up camp and to take a breather. Take a break and forget about the Coliseum. So, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, I stream here on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock UK time, and every Saturday at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK time, though usually I'm late by several minutes, so take that with a pinch of salt. If you've ever missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with our run through the world of Yakuza 3 Remastered so far, you can find all of these streams uploaded to the YouTube archive, which is linked in the panels down below, and which contains every journey, well, every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on the channel. Well, we also have a website now. Not much to it, but we have a website, intothevortex.co.uk. Take a look if you have the time. That, I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we have ground it out through the Coliseum of this slightly infuriating game. But most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. Now, let's see if there is enough to pay the good vibes forwards. Possibly, depending on who's on the raid list. Anyone live? Let's see. Really? Okay, well with that then, I shall just call the stream here. So, with that said and done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.